warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to you all. Happy Thursday. Story time. Story time because I've been wanting to talk about this, and I think I did previously, but I just found it hilarious and I want to talk about it. And so this is what happened. So there's this lady who is a greeter. She stands at the door, like greeting customers, greeting anybody who walks by the door. Since I started working there, for 2 weeks straight, I would walk in and I would say good morning, and she wouldn't respond. She will give me her back. She would say good morning to everybody else except for me, and I noticed that pattern because I put it to the test for 2 weeks straight. And so after some time, I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna save my breath. Why am I still trying to say good morning to somebody who clearly doesn't want to even conversate with me or even look at me? Because when I walk in, she turns her head. Maybe it's more so she won't have to be forced to say hi or good morning or whatever. And so I'm like, whatever. I'm nonchalant about it. So after the 2 weeks, I just stopped saying good morning. I just walk in whenever she's there, and I just go about my business, right? I've been working there for 7 months. So 7 months of this has been going on because she is always at the door. And so, and us employees, they tell us to come in one entrance only. And so she's always positioned there. And so after 7 months, right? Yesterday, I'm walking in and she says, good morning. So I paused, I stopped, I turned around. I didn't see anybody. I'm like, okay, like she said good morning to me, but I didn't respond back. And so immediately I started feeling guilty. I was like, wow, I should have said good morning, like that's a nice thing to do, even though she's been ignoring me or whatever. But I didn't say good morning. And I walked in a little further and I happened to see the store manager. And this made me chuckle. Like, I was just smiling and I started, laughing, not loud, but I started laughing like to myself and was like, this is the only reason why she said good morning to me, because the store manager was there. You see? So now, then I said to myself, you know how that guilt trip was kicking in because I didn't respond back. And as a Muslim, it's a good thing to say good morning because we're supposed to be kind people. So I didn't say that. And so that's why I was feeling guilty. But then when I saw the store manager and I saw the lady's intentions of why she had said good morning, I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't say good morning, I'm glad I just kept walking, because at the end of the day, like, she was just saying good morning because the store manager was there and she wanted to look good, or she wanted to pretend like she was doing her job, when in reality she hasn't been doing her job. So clearly it shows you that she has to say that she can say good morning, and she just chooses not to say good morning with me. I haven't done anything to her. I mean, she's a religious woman. I know she is, because one day we went in the cafeteria and she was there talking about, oh, I'm gonna pray for you and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, Let me be real honest with you guys. If you're religious, it doesn't matter to me what religion you practice, what's your belief or anything like that. All I know, we believe in God. So if you say you're religious and you believe in God, yet you acting like that, you're not religious. Sorry to say, and it might touch some people's buttons, but it clearly says if you practicing your religion, because I know there is no religion out there, or at least there shouldn't be any religion out there, preaching the total opposite. Preaching about ignoring people, treating people bad. I know there is no religion out there preaching these things. And if there is, you guys better rethink what you're practicing. But my point is, she was religious. She's religious. Yeah, look at her actions. People's actions, man. Remember, saying you believe in something, saying you practice something really means nothing if you're not acting upon it. So you have to act upon what you say you believe in. And that's basically what I'm trying to say, because at the end of the day, this lady, she could have been said good morning. She could have been said hi. But because of the way I look, because of what I'm wearing, maybe because I'm Muslim, right? She chooses not to say good morning. She chooses not to say hi. I never did anything to the lady. On the contrary, I always walked in and gave her respect of saying good morning. So we can do better, people. We can always do better. Remember, nobody's ever perfect. Maybe you guys are not aware that you're being I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and that is my issue, because before I used to be like, what? Like, I wouldn't do that to you, so that's it. Because you did that to me and I knew I wouldn't do it to you, I'm cutting you off. That was my thinking previously. And so now, when I got older, I was like, you know what? We're all brought up differently. We're raised differently. We're taught probably a little different. And so we act differently, of course. So now I give people the benefit of the doubt. But then it kind of jams me up, because it's just like, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and then you prove me wrong. So it's just like, what? I should have never given you the benefit of the doubt to begin with. It would have saved me a lot of issues. But now it's just like, I'm just going to take it for what it is. I'm not giving people the benefit of the doubt, man. Like, you just got your actions, that's it. Your actions, it's what's going to dictate whatever it is. Your actions, how you act towards me or other people, is going to dictate how our relationship will be. And maybe because of your actions, they're so negative, we're just not going to click, period. But that was the story time. I found it so hilarious how she, after 7 months, decided to say good morning. And it was only because the store manager was there. So, guys, I wish you all a beautiful Thursday. And hopefully everybody has a beautiful day. Peace and blessings to you all. Till next time, I love you all for the sake of Allah. Adios.